I'm gonna be a little faster this time because YouTube only gives you 3 minutes for shorts and we're multi-platforming here, so we gotta get it right.
Speaking of which, you should follow me on YouTube.
Welcome back to the Miles Morales reading list. I left you guys off with Secret Wars, so the next entry in that list is Spider-Man. As a quick tangent, I'm pretty sure this is where the whole why do they need to have the same names argument started coming into circulation. This is Miles' first run after getting transferred to the 616, and I promise you it is pretty much all about that. He's meeting new heroes, he's seeing his new status quo, and he's understanding what it's like to now live in the 616. And in the spirit of meeting all new, all different people, we have an all new, all different Avengers. Yes, that's the name of the run. This lineup includes Iron Man, Miss Marvel, Sam Wilson's Captain America, and Miles Morales as Spider-Man, just to name a few. Unfortunately for him, shit is not sweet because immediately after that, we get into Civil War 2. Yes, there is a second Civil War, and it's between Iron Man and Captain Marvel. The story here is that there's an Inhuman by the name of Ulysses that has the ability to tell a possible future. Captain Marvel wants to use this ability to keep people preemptively safe, but Iron Man, believing that the future is mutable, disagrees entirely. It comes to a Miles-related head when Ulysses has a vision about Miles killing Captain America. After Civil War, Miles finds himself on another team, the Champions. This lineup has Miss Marvel, Nova, and I believe Amadeus Cho as their Hulk. It's another cool teen hero-centric run. Miss Marvel and Miles end up becoming really good friends by the end of that run, so I just really like it for the fact that it's building his relationships out in the 616. By the way, all of that is happening like right in the middle of that 2016 Spider-Man run. Yeah, there's like a big gap, I'd say from like issue 7 or 8 of the Spider-Man run, then you read all of those team runs in Civil War, and then you get right back into it. Like I said, this is the denser part of his run, so things are gonna get a little bit back and forth for the reading, but as long as you stick to like reading those full runs in between Spider-Man, you should be fine. Anyway, somewhere again in the middle of that Spider-Man 2016 run, you're going to want to read Spider-Man 2. Just hopping into an essentially random universe does have consequences, and those consequences appear in Spider-Man 2. In that run, we get to meet the Miles Morales of 616, and I'm not going to spoil any more of that because that is in and of itself a whole little story arc. So after you're done with Spider-Man 2, you're going to want to hop back into that Spider-Man 2016 run, but at this point in the run, all of the numbers go from, I believe, 235. Comics are weird, so sometimes they just like revert back to the original numbering. Now we have Spider-Man Annual, which I believe is Miles' first. The 616 universe needs to reconcile with the fact that it has a new guy in it, so this is Miles' new 616 updated origin. Then we have our next event, which is Spider-Geddon. It's another multiverse event, but this time Miles takes center stage as the leader. It's Spider-People versus the Inheritors, and if you know anything about the Inheritors or Morlun, you know this is a problem. Alright, this is home stretch, I promise. Next, we have Miles Morales Spider-Man, and this is kind of the definitive title that he's been under for a while. This is where I believe Miles starts getting his strongest writing. There are a few events that happen in this run, but the most notable one is probably Miles' Clone Saga. That is exactly what it sounds like. After that, you're going to want to read what I affectionately call Miles Morales Spider-Man Volume 2 because that's his second writer under this title. This one obviously has his most modern events, and I'm specifically talking about Carnage Reigns and Blood Hunt. That's pretty much all I got. If there's anything I'm missing, please feel free to let me know. It's a long list.